Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome aboard. And tonight we are taking the new Night Racer out for a spin. Brand new paint, courtesy of Bravo 737. This aircraft is amazing. So we're going to go ahead and take a quick look around while we're here. Just beautiful chromes. This is the genesis of this channel. Charlie 31. The original aircraft was a matte black, and it had some red, and it has the motorcycles there. Also have a checkered flag here in the tail. Just simply amazing work done by the folks over at or the team over at Bravo 737. Got some great little details. We can't necessarily zoom in on them too good with the VR. Haven't figured that out yet, or actually haven't really bothered trying to get a Xbox controller, but you see right there, First Officer Alice. So you can see her sitting over there in the First Officer seat. But again, spectacular work, custom livery done by Bravo 737. If you want one of your own, hit them up. I'll put their website in the video description below. But just simply amazing work by the team over at Bravo 737. So we're going to take it for a quick spin. New paint just out of the paint shop. Going to run down to Monterey. Monterey kind of has a cool approach there to, I think it's runway 26, maybe it's 28. But yeah, brand new paint, the Night Racer. Going to continue with the call sign of Shadow, but this one is Charlie Hotel Zulu. When we hop in this one, and we're on VATSIM like we are today, we'll go ahead and use the call sign Shadow with the airline identifier Charlie Hotel Zulu 69er. So again, simply amazing work by the folks over at Bravo 737. And if you want one of your own, hit them up. They can get you squared away. Just a great paint scheme, great livery. Had the original since the X-Plane 11 days. Then we had Shadow Racer there for a couple years. And now we're on to the Night Racer, which is a much darker paint scheme. Just cleaner looking, better reflectivity, sort of a black chrome on that airplane. Wish we had some better sunlight here. But once we get airborne, we'll try and take a look at it. We're going to hop into the flight deck, get this thing programmed, get on our way down to Monterey. So without further ado, let's hop in. All right. You'll see some cool little details in here as well. Right here. November Charlie 31 November Romeo. That is the Night Racer. Charlie 31 is the channel. Those little details are the things that set Bravo 737 apart from the others. So, yeah, can't thank the team over there at Bravo 737 enough. Custom paint job. Beautiful new livery. Let's get this aircraft started up and on our way. And let me double check, make sure that everything is streaming A-OK. Looks like you guys are able to hear me, and we're good. All right, looks like things are streaming all right. If you want to hit me up in the chat, go ahead. We are getting programmed. Let's grab our all-in-one tablet. Did a little bit of cleaning there as well. Got rid of a lot of the other files that I was using in the all-in-one tablet. So yeah, all right. I don't know if we're gonna have anybody join us on tonight's flight. Sure would be nice if we could get friendly out here flying. If he's awake, he might be sleeping. He's had a long week. So there we go. Up and running. Landing gear, speed brake, flaps are set, batteries on. Standby power is auto uncovered, and we can go ahead. Well, we're not there yet. Master caution disengaged. We're good. Fuel pumps, interior lights, cabin utility, ground power is set. We are good to go there. AC voltmeter select to ground power, and it is. Now we can come down. Emergency lights, chime only, and we'll go to, let's get everybody seated. We are mostly full, so let the flight attendants know we're getting ready to get moving. Alarms, oxygen masks are good to go. Set fuel and payload. So we'll go over here. Get the aircraft fueled up. Looks like our block fuel today is going to be 15.1. There we go. And we're set there. All right. Back to our summary. We can come over here. Oh, continuing on here. Fuel is set. Payload's good. Trim air is on. And we are good to go there. All right. Now we do have our IRSs aligned. We are set there. So we can get started programming the FMC. All right, we are leaving out of Eugene, K Echo Kilo Echo Uniform Golf, and bring that back over. Everything lined up, spun up. We are good. Looks like we're heading relatively correctly. Yep, almost east. Onto our route. We'll click this button here. Origin will pop down there. We're good. Going into Monterey, Kilo, Mike, Romeo, Yankee. And we are Charlie, Hotel Zulu, 69er. If you want to look that up online on the VATSIM, VATMAP, VATSPY, SimAware, it is Charlie Hotel Zulu 69er tonight. Put that in our flight number. And on our departure, there's only one departure here, and that'll be the Eugene 1 departure. We will be flying off of runway 16 right. We can bring that up over here. So 16 right's over here. And we'll get the rest of that set up here in just a moment. And we will be flying into Monterey, runway 28 left. So we do not have any, there are no arrivals. We will select our approach. Runway 28 left. Looks like we have a lot. So we'll do RNAV Zulu. Runway 28 left. ILS runway, oh, what? From SNF. RNAV Yankee. Let's take a look at that chart. Coming in from Salinas, we'll go there, there. Okay, and let's see what the RNAV Zulu looks like. What's the difference from SNS? Let's go with the RNAV Zulu today. Transition SNS. A little bit tighter. It's going to be very close, so we should be good to go on that one. So our arrival will be RNAV Zulu, runway 28 left. SNS. Now back to our route. Next page. Eugene, Vector, Direct, and looks like we've already got stuff in there. So RBG, Romeo Bravo Golf. And that'll go here. Roseburg. And Talum, Tango Alpha Lima Echo Mike. And then we will go direct to Romeo Bravo Uniform, Romeo Bravo UCL, Romeo Bravo Uniform Charlie Lima. Direct SNS, so we can go ahead and go over here, grab SNS to there. And we could probably just go like this. There we go. And move that up to there. And now go down. Activate and execute. Perf in it. We are good. Zero fuel weight today is going to be 1315, 1316. And our planned fuel is 15.1. And reserves 3.5. And our cost index is 20. Climbing all the way up to flight level 350. And our top of climb wind will be 248 at 902. Wow, nice crosswind there. We can go ahead and execute that. N1 limits, we're not going to worry about those. Let's do a 22K D rate. What do you think? And climb 1. Let's see. Off to our takeoff page, we'll go flaps 5. And that'll give us a CG of 5.12. So just past the 5. That looks like 5.12. And 141 for V1, 141 for V rotate, 147 for V2. So put 147 up here. And we're set. So everything is good to go there. Runway 16. Yep. We're set. So we can go ahead and get our fuel pumps. Nothing in the center tank, so we're set. Get the APU fired off. Give that a minute to get everything spooled up. And we are going up to flight level 350. Get that in here. Nobody on VATSIM just yet, so we'll go up, and I do have the auto ATC, and we'll grab our squawk code here. So if we go in here, window picker, and you'll see our squawk code of 6622. Going over to TA only. Heard there were some issues with TA and RA. So we are set there. Looks like we got APU on. Everything's over there. We can disconnect the ground power. Let's make sure we're using our APU for that. We can bring the window heats online as well as the generators electric. And put this one over to APU. Yep. Alright, so APU gen switch is set. Binge bleeds, voltmeter, master caution. We can go ahead and disengage that. We are looking pretty good now. Squawk is set. Altimeter is now set at 29.90. Initial altitude is 350. Heading takeoff runway is going, oh, sorry. I believe it's 168. Or 164. So initial heading 164. There we go. Initial headings are set. Elevator trim set. ISF Mach speed is set. Yaw damper can come on. And cross feed. Set and good. Fuel is good. Nothing in the center tank. Onto this one, we are A-OK there. All the way down here, we'll let them know that we are set to go. Window heats on. Electric on. Pressurization, and we got air coming in. Going up to flight level 350. And if you look here, Monterey is at 257 feet, so 250. There we go. All right, we are set, and set. Okay. Flight altitude, landing altitude. So flight director's coming on. LNAV, VNAV. Reject the takeoff, reset our fuel. Make sure all the lights come on. Everything looks good. Don't see anything out. No lights out. No lights out. And no lights out. Looking good. Set, and set. Okay, we can go ahead and get our ground connections taken care of so we can release ground power as well as the jet bridge. Jet bridge is away, door is closed, ground power is disconnected, no longer available. And we can come back over here, get our pushback ready. Before start, parking brake is set. Yep. And then chocks have been removed. Takeoff briefing is done. Packs left and right coming off. APU is good. Anti-collision light coming on. And we are ready to go. Transponders all set. Let's get this pushback running. Straight back, and we will select a pushback. Automatic chocks come, and away we go.
Go ahead. We've been cleared for pushback and start tail straight out. Roger that. Ready for push straight back. Brakes off.
Brakes off.
Brakes released. Brakes released. Here we go.
All right. Once again, looking for about 20 to 25. I usually try and hit around 22. Introduce fuel. Fuel flow bounce up to about 1.2. There you go. And now it should come back down. There we go. Everything's spooling up correctly. Oil pressure's coming up. Oil temperature's coming up. Oil quantity staying the same. Yay.
Pushback complete. Park brake set.
Park brake set. All right.
Brake set.
And starting number 1. Same thing, waiting for about 22 here.
Steering pin is pulled. Watch for the salute and release from guidance on your right. Have a good flight.
Fuel 22. I like how all the rampies now have wheelies. His legs don't move, he's just skating right along. Start valve closing here in a moment. There we go. Alright, engine start, pushback, duct pressure, ignition selector set. We are good, good, good. Alright, on to this one. Let's go ahead and turn our starter to both. Continuous, continuous. Bring power onto the alive motors. Disconnect the APU. And turn on our probe heats. Alright, gen switches, that can come over, my apologies for all the moving of the head. Gen switches, APU bleed, packs off, isolation valve, probe heat on, engine anti-ice, flaps have been set to 5, trim is set, flight controls are free and correct, recall, nothing there. Lower display unit is set, taxi request, and we're we're rolling here in just a moment. Here we go, folks. We can go like that, and then lights. We're set. Bring up the, we are going to, we'll just turn around to our left here. go out that little taxiway there. That should be this Delta up to Alpha 1. So here we go. Oh, yeah. So let's go Eugene. Airports. Comms. Oh, there it is. Unicom was all the way at the top. Unicom 122-905. And okay. Eugene ground. Eugene traffic shadow 69 taxiing to runway 16 right via Alpha Eugene. All right, here we go. So brakes off. Add a little bit of power. No alarms there. And takeoff speeds are good. While we are taxiing out, let's go out and take a look at this beautiful aircraft. We probably wanted that little taxiway there. Night Racer heading out to the runway for the first flight. Oh, so exciting. Runway 16 right. Look at that geographic position marking right there. It's kind of odd just taxiing next to the airplane, but man, you just got to look at that. That's just amazing. Get down on the weeds. That's kind of fun. Oh, wrong way. That's what happens when you're paying attention to just trying to get the good production value. Alright, so back in the flight deck, let's pay attention to driving the airplane. So we are going to try and use as much of this runway as we can because we do have the reduced takeoff and climb. So we're going to go ahead and restart the checklist. We are close enough to the end of the runway. We're going to go ahead and engage auto throttle. That is armed. Parking brake auto throttle set. Center fuel pump's good. Anti-ice no need. Cabin lights set. Flight instruments checked. Engine instruments are good and green. Keep those separate. Brake temperatures are okay. Takeoff data. Well, we can look at the brake temps. Yep, brake temps are A-okay. There we go, all the way up there. Nav equipment's good, and we have been cleared for takeoff. So Shadow 69 clear for takeoff, runway 16 right. like we have anybody over there. Nobody over there. Runway heading is 164. Eugene traffic, Shadow 69 lining up, runway 16 right, Eugene. Alright, run power up to about 40%. Let it stabilize, then we'll hit our toga. .44 set, toga. Airspeed's alive.
Positive rate of climb.
Gear coming up. Man, there's a lot of glitching lately. A lot of turbulence too, so just flying the aircraft. We are coming up, getting ready to hit our bug up altitude. Still hand flying the aircraft. And flap should be all the way up. We have departed, so we are good. We can get rid of these lights, and we can go ahead and put this one down, turn that one off. Get these two off, and we should be set for our climb. There we go. And we're cruising right along. Go ahead and engage the autopilot here in just a moment. We'll go ahead and do it now, then we can look around. Autopilot is engaged. Command A, we are set. Climbing to flight level 350. And, oh, we busted the speeds just a little bit, but we're sure good to go. After takeoff, positive rate of climb, gear up, auto brake off, engine start switches off, gear lever in the off position, flaps are up, autopilot, VNAV, LNAV, runway turn off light, cabin lights are good to go. We can go ahead and let the flight attendants know that they can do what they need to do. We're going to be in the climb for a couple of minutes as we head on down to Monterey. Hope you guys enjoy the flight. If you like this kind of flying, hit that like and subscribe button. Hit the notification bell. That way you know when I hop into the flight deck, you can join me as well. So tonight's flight's going to just be a fun one. We're just taking a look at the new livery. Got the Night Racer, which is an all-black version of the Charlie 31 house livery, and it is just simply beautiful with all that, we'll just call it black chrome look to it. Got some great details on those engine nacelles. Just beautiful paint. Gotta hand it to the folks over at Bravo 737. A little bit of wing flex with everything going on there. Alright, back at the flight deck, make sure we're doing A-OK. We are. Climbing out A-OK. Nothing beeping, nothing alarming. And we just need to restart this. I do need to bind a button to that so I can hide it and re-up it. So, alright. After takeoff, climb, passing 10,000 feet. We're not, oh, we are there, so we can go ahead and turn off all our lights. We're set. Seatbelts auto off. Center fuel pumps, anti-ice not needed. Climbing through the clouds. Looks like we are set. I'm so excited to get up in the new paint scheme. Check, make sure I am streaming. Since we are up and flying all right, I'm going to go ahead and we'll go ahead and hide that one. So all right, folks, once again I want to thank you for joining me on this flight. Quick one down the coast. We did go from Eugene to San Jose the other night. We're going to go just a little bit further, just past San Jose to Monterey. This one has a fun little runway, especially coming in on the, what are we on, the 26, 28 left. So we'll go check out the airport. And we will park all the way down at their signature or their general aviation ramp. So we will be landing runway 28 left. And there's EMAS down here, and there's also a nice little wall around the end of the runway for the roadway. We got 7,175 feet to land in. We should be okay, knock wood. And then we'll park over here at the general aviation terminal. Usually a couple F-18s parked over here, some corporates. Yeah, it's pretty good, not too bad. Runway 28 left is runway heading 278, so we can go ahead and just put that in here. Not expecting any air traffic control, but we'll go look. And we are getting bumped around quite a bit. There we go. All right, let's go look at our map, see if we got any air traffic control out there. I'll bet you that's us. Charlie Hotel Zulu 69. Oh, looks like we might have some air traffic control. Let's see who we could possibly listen to. LA Center, I don't know LA Center would handle it, but we'll keep that in mind. And we are above 18,000 feet, set standard ISA. And we're cruising right along. Let's go back to our checklist. Next page. Cruise and descent prep. So Let's see, when are we due to be at our top of descent? We are 300 miles out, so 120. So we're about 40 minutes, 41 minutes away from the top of our descent. We're not quite yet at the top of our climb. Let's put this out a couple notches. Oh, what are you? Legs. RBG. Wow, good thing we caught that. Now we're good. Roseburg VOR. And top climb's coming up there. Go ahead and turn on our traffic. Let's put this little fella out same range. No train to worry about. We'll keep him on train though. Let's we're good. We're gonna go out and look at this airplane some more. Oh, there she is. So excited for the new paint. Such an amazing paint scheme. They do such a good job over there at Bravo 737. Got my tail skid all painted up, looking purty. Go back out. Picture Alice in there. Oh, hitting contrail altitude. See what she looks like with all her lights on. Those don't count. Alright, out taking a look at all the lights. Just a spectacular paint scheme, you guys. What do you think? Tell me in the chat what you think of the new paint scheme, or send me a comment. are just about 6,000 feet from, well, we're 7,000 feet from our top of climb. About 40 miles away. Legs, we're doing pretty good. We've only got 42 miles till Telem. Should reach our top climb right before there, and we should be set. All right, yeah, this is another part of it. Let's see if I can zoom in on that. There you go. November Charlie 31 November Romeo Night Racer Charlie 31. Let's see if we go back to airports. Monterey. Comms. 22905. We could stay right on 22905. Alright, folks, sorry, I was just checking, make sure everything's running A-OK. It appears to be that way. So top climb is going to be right at Talum. Man, look at that crosswind, though. Let's put our flight path vector on. Look at that. We're going way over here. We're pointed this direction. Shoot. I wish they had. Let's see. So we're pointed, what, about 157? And we're heading 147. Our track is 147. See that way over here? So there's 16. So there's 15, 155, 6, 7, 8, 158. We'll call it 158. And we're heading way over here, close to the 147. Oh, well, we're heading 147, but we're pointed 158. All because we have this 85 knot crosswind. Like dead on crosswind. We're gonna make it an even stronger one here as soon as we pass Talem. It's not going to be horrible for our landing with a 278 if it stays that way. We're right on the coast, so this may just be upper level jet stream coming in. I do not have the weather chart. I wonder if that would be in here. Ooh, we could go flight VATSIM brief. So we look right there. Shit, we're looking at 44. It kind of dies out. Right there, we're right on the line of where it dies out. 390, 340. So this is one we're more concerned about. 300. It's kind of calmer. 370. Worst part, we just went through the worst part on our climb out. Yeah, I guess so. Top of the climb. Down here looks like we're only about 4 knots, so looking okay. Oh, what's maps? Oh, I could have just gone in here and hit the maps button. Well, that's very nice of them. Very cool. Alright. Learn something new every day. Alright, we can go ahead and close that and go to our flight. Alright, we are set. We're all set. We're going to do the RNAV Zulu runway 28 left in transition Salinas. And then our alternate tonight is San Francisco. Not worried about it. We are VFR. If we go in and we look at airports, Monterey, look at the weather. Let's see, 280 at 4 knots, 10 statute miles clear, 13 and 8, no worries there. Altimeter 3013. We can put that in now while we're sitting here. There you go. Automated weather reporting. Okay, we're good. Chaff. Not too bad. And ATIS. Pilot Edge ATIS. Arriving and departing runways 28 left and 28 right. So we're landing 28 left. So we're good with that. Visual approach is in use. Nothing on VATSIM, IVAO, or Real World. So, METAR terminal area forecast, those are all looking good. All right, we are set. I think we're good to go. We're doing the RNAV Zulu, runway 28 left. What's a raceway visual? There's Laguna Seca right there. Alright. Well, ladies and gentlemen, looks like we are about, let's see, we're probably a couple minutes away. Our descent is 119 Zulu. So it looks like we got about 20 minutes. I'm going to step away, take the dogs out for a quick walk. I will be back. Hope you guys enjoy the scenery. We're going to go outside and take a look at the airplane. We'll get you set up on a nice view of this little fella. And ladies and gentlemen. Stand by. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, sorry about that. Welcome back. I am back in the sim, back in the flight deck, and I appreciate your patience there. We are zipping right along on the way to Monterey. We are just probably only about 10 minutes away from the top of our descent down into Monterey. So once we see that TOD right there at the 40, that's when we can go ahead and continue along with our checklist. Checklist item actually states 40 miles away from top of descent, do the following things. But since we're in the flight deck, no use just sitting idly by. Cruise and descent prep, engine instruments are good, fuel quantities A-okay. We're good, 9.2 total. Lights are all on. We can keep them all on, I'm fine with that. 40 nautical miles before top of descent. ATIS information, we've already gone through that. We can actually go through here and yeah, airport, weather, ATIS. We have the pilot edge, still using 28 left, 28 right, visual approaches. So yep, there we go. And then back to our flight. Oh, sorry. Back to the airports, ATIS, and that was at 100254. So yeah, that was about 15 minutes ago, 16 minutes ago. Monterey Peninsula Airport, information Quebec. So, onto our flight. We are set up 30. Good Lord. Yep, you can see it right there. 3014. 3013 is in ours. So it has changed. We'll add 1 to it. ATIS information set. Altimeter is set. Radios are set. MCP altitude. That's what we're going to do next. So our intercept altitude is 4,900 feet at 5 miles, or at the VOR. So right here at Salinas. And we can actually tune that in if we want. 117.3. Put those in, and Sierra, November, Sierra, ... we can zoom in on that for you. So ... dash ... So that is the initial approach fix for us, and that will get us down to 4,900 feet, then 4,000 feet for Conev. We should, final approach point is Conev at 4,000. Let's make sure that is in here. Conev 4,000 hard, and we're good to go. 4,900 or above. Let's, I think we should be able to continue that since we're set. Okupe 2143. Oh, that says 2138. 1505. So 214 for the initial heading into there. We'll put that up over here. Top descent coming up about 40, 50 miles. Alright, so we want to put our altimeter down to 4,000 feet. So we can go ahead and spin that down. Oh, I need to probably check and see if I got anybody yelling at me on VATSIM. Alright, nobody's in chat, so we'll go ahead and switch. see. Center, ground, Oakland, SFO ATIS. We don't need to talk to anybody as of right now. But man, our track versus our heading is pretty good there. We are still getting quite the crosswind. I'm gonna go ahead. We should probably just move this down here a little more so it doesn't necessarily block your view of the great outdoors. I love you, moist. Back out, look at this amazing paint scheme before we start our descent. Let's take a look at this aircraft. Oh yeah. That black chrome is just nice. Gotta love the tail end of a 737. Nice bum, where are you from? Haha. Awesome job on the paint there. Level 1 to 10. Easy a 10. Some good train back there, and then we'll get some oh, there's some good train right there. Back in, getting ready for descent. "20 miles away from the top of our descent, we're gonna go down." So 4,000 set there. We can go ahead and go to our init ref page. We go to our progress page. We can work this out too. So fuel quantity on landing should be 7.5, 8.6, so that's 1.1 from there. So if we come over here, minus 1.1, so that's going to be 139.1. Now we can do flaps 30, 146 knot. Wind correction will be plus 5 knots, so it'll be 151. So we'll come in about 151 there. We're good. Legs page is looking good. We're 136 miles away from Salinas. And there we have it. And if we go there, fix. Now we see our circles around the runway. Top of descent about 7 miles away. Set to go down, VNAV, and auto throttle has been armed. Heck of a crosswind here at 61 knots, directly across the airframe. It's almost a quartering headwind when we land. Alright, cruise and descent. ATIS information good. Altimeter, radios, MCP altitude set, FMC approach speed, reference good. Localizer, ILS, complete FMC descent. We're set. Auto brake as required. So de-ice not needed. Landing altitude checked. Recall. Oh, we do need to go to our minimums, which is 527. 527 minimum set. We are good. Track mag. Oh. Alright. So his should be good. VOR SNS, Salinas, we're good. And we are descending on schedule. Tyson, welcome aboard, brother. How you doing, pal? Welcome aboard, Tyson. We are just starting our descent into Monterey, California. And we should come in, yeah. Let's go out here. Let's look at our map. We will be coming in right over San Francisco, but not over the Golden Gate. We're coming over Alameda, Oakland area, so I am good, man. I am doing a-okay. Just enjoying a nice new, nice flight in the new livery. I don't know if you've been watching, but there's the new paint. That's the Night Racer. Lucky dog, able to take a nap all day. Well, it is Saturday, so that's the old Night Racer paint scheme. Back in the flight deck. All right, reset that. It's pretty good. Those guys over at Bravo 737 do a pretty good job. San Francisco's out over there. Probably can't see it. We're inland a little bit. Getting set up for this approach. We'll go over San Jose. We'll go down the valley. And then we'll make the right turn. This is a fun little approach, Tyson, so sit back, relax, and enjoy. It's going to be a good one. Tyson, sorry. Alright. Here we go. And we do have quite the crosswind, Tyson. Well, now it's not so bad. Down to 21 knots. It was at like 80 for a minute. And my flight path vector, if you see that right there, it was a good 12 degrees off our actual track, our actual course. So, yeah, quite the little crosswind up at altitude. Go to our legs page. I think we're doing pretty good. We're 80 miles away from Salinas. We're doing a pretty good job managing our speed come down. Well, managing our energy. Sorry. So we should be on the ground at 46 about 19 minutes from now. And we did have all the lights on, just looking at how they looked for the new paint scheme. But we're good, so we can go ahead and get these set over. Continuous. That's set. You're set. No need anything there. We're good. And auto brake set 4-3. Once this mess gets to the 40-mile mark, we'll go ahead and adjust our range again, because this is all we would see at 40. Coming through 18,000 feet. 3014 is what they publish, and actual in sim is 3011. Okay, so that's the local barometric pressure. We'll hit that again once we join the approach. So if we want to read this, missed approach climbed to 5,500 on track 278 to Uru, right turn to KEUG, and on track 101 to Salinas VOR and hold. So we'll climb up to 5,500 feet, so we just changed that 1,500 feet up once we get established, and we should be an alright landing. Of course I had to say something, didn't I? Now I am a little with Okupe 2143. They got me a little lower here, and then 1535, and that's 1505. So about 30 feet high. Let's see if we set it. So there we go. Everything else is good. I think we're good to go for this approach. So if we bring this in, it's already in, so they've got the train on that one, so it's at 20. They're half of ours, so we should start seeing some of the airport environment show up there. Again, welcome to North Central California, Central California. I believe you got the San Andreas Fault right below us. And out off the nose of the airplane, you can just make out Monterey Bay. So we're going to fly straight in and then to the right and then more to the right, and there's the airport, should be out there somewhere. But we are chugging right along. see, we will go to there. I'm not sure what you see when I point, so we'll go out straight off the nose, make the right hand turn, and then another right. Airport's just kind of right over there, just to the left of the pillar of the windshield. So right before the coast, we're good. Back in. Reset that. Cruising descent set, and we're coming up on 10,000 feet. So we can turn on all the lights, everything's set up, localizer frequency set, localizer course, approach armed, we're not necessarily there. Landing gear, not yet. Flaps 15, speed brake armed. Second autopilot armed. We're not doing an auto land. Engine start switches continuous. Landing flaps are set or inbound. So everything else is good to go. Auto brake set for 3. We are coming up to Salinas. We are 25 miles away from Salinas. Or Salinas. Whichever you like. And let's see. I was looking at it earlier. Monterey racetrack visual is so we may be able to see it just off the nose. Hello, Millennium. How are you? Welcome to the channel. Hello. Hello, Millennium. Just getting ready to land, Millennium. I do. Below 10,000 feet, we're doing pretty good. And the airport's way out there. It's not that one with the flashing lights right there. It's just a little further out on the peninsula. So Alice is sleeping on my feet. We are chugging right along. So we can bring this back. Let's bring it back a little more. There we go. Got the intersection coming up about 15 miles away. And we'll go back to our chart. And that's in the off position there. So that says off right there, up or down. We're not quite there yet. We're not ready to put our gear down, but there's an off position there. Alright, so our airport's way out over here. We're going to come in, go around the corner there. Right in here is the raceway. So right about where we're making our final right turn towards the runway out over here, that's where you'll see the racetrack. Laguna Seca. Got another airport right in front of us, just off our nose. about 20 miles out. Mac, how you doing, pal? Did you get some rest today? Mac, I'm not sure if I'm going to do a second flight. I'm just about ready to land. Let me check in with the rest of the household and see how we're doing. We could possibly do another one. Got the time change tonight. Alright, so we're going to go to flaps 5. And we're going to hold 240. So they're good below 250. And we want 223 at SNS. So we'll go ahead and slow that down. There's our runway over there. This is a plateau runway for you, Mac. Speed brake is armed. Yeah, we can go ahead and Alright. There we go. Yep, there we are. Right into the sunset. Look familiar, Mac? Okay. We can go flaps 15, bring the gear down. We are 10 miles out. Copy. Give me about 30 minutes, 20 minutes from touchdown. We'll get something planned. Man, Monterey traffic. Shadow 69 joining the RNAV Yankee, or correction, RNAV Zulu runway 28 left, Monterey. And we are on the approach, so we can hit the approach button. That's quite interesting. Diving for the old glide slope.
Caution, terrain.
Yep. And we're coming up on 5 miles. Got the runway in sight. Kind of tough with that sun, but I've got it.
2500.
And Laguna Seca Raceway's right there. Thank you, sir. We are full flaps, gears down. Everything is on. We've been cleared to land. Runway 28 left, or correction, 28 left, Monterey. Here we go. There we go. And
$1,000.
5,500 for the missed approach altitude. 1,000 feet, missed approach altitude set. And here we go. Once we roll out, I will take over the controls of the aircraft. Oh. And my aircraft. There we go. They have EMAS here on this end. I think we were talking about that yesterday, Mac.
Sync rate 500. Approaching minimums. 300 minimums.
Continue.
200. One hundred, 50, 30, 20, 10.
And we are down, nicely down. And brake temperatures aren't looking too terrible. We're going to go ahead and go all the way to the end. And we are good to go. We're going to go all the way to the end here, folks, and then exit left. Let me bring up that airport plan for you. So we're going to go ahead and make the left-hand turn here. We're going to park right over there. Should see a couple F-18s tucked in the corner there. Yeah, we're doing pretty good. Welcome to Monterey, California. We are flying the new Night Racer livery. Mostly black, beautiful paint job by Bravo 737. And I do have to get that landing rate monitor, or that landing rate thing, don't I, guys, so we can start marking these up. So alright, we are clear. Monterey traffic, shadow 69 clear, runway 28 left, Monterey. But yeah, we got the APU started up. We have come in, we have landed okay. We're pulling into the GA ramp here. See the F-18s up there. We're going to pull up next to this corporate jet at Signature, and I think it's Signature, and then we will shut her down. Oh, look at that. There's a nice little line for us to follow. Let's follow this little line. Look at that. Nice. Again, I want to thank you guys for joining me on the flight. If this is the type of flying you like to do, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button, and then hit the notification bell. That way when I do jump into the flight deck for a flight, you guys are notified and you can join me as I get the flight started. We'll pull up right behind this little corporate guy, and then we could be able to power out. Monterey Jet Center, here we are. F-18s, ARF truck over there. And let's see, brakes doing okay. We'll go ahead and park it right here. So APU is available. We'll go ahead and bring everything over to the APU, get these engines shut down. Once those are spooled off, then we can turn this off. Those should be down already. And with that, we have parked at Monterey Jet Center in Monterey, California. I want to thank you guys for showing up for the flight. Tyson, Millennium, appreciate it. Mac, appreciate it. I'll hit you up here in a couple minutes. And maybe we'll come up with a nice little flight. Continuing my flight down the west coast, we are now from Eugene to Monterey. Good little airport here. It was nice coming in over Laguna Seca. The aircraft is shut down. We can go ahead and put chocks in, and we can have the air stairs come over. Tyson, have a good one. Have a good rest of your night. I appreciate you, pal. Got the air stairs coming up. Everything is looking a-okay for now. Once we get the ground power here set, we can go ahead and shut off the APU. There we go. All right, Tyson, I might be doing another stream here in a couple minutes, but have a good rest of your night. Thank you, everybody. We're parked up at Monterey. Let's get out and take a look at this aircraft with the new paint scheme parked here at the Monterey Jet Center. Just an amazing paint job. Looking through the fence. Alright. Yeah, we'll see what happens, Tyson. We'll see what happens. But there you go. Got our folks getting off. Night Racer. These guys are going to go over watch races over at Laguna Seca. Alright, everybody. I appreciate you being here. Thank you very much for watching. That's going to do it for now.